Hey everyone, so just wanted to add a little bit more kind of context to the sermon today, just because I'm guessing a lot of you are wondering if the sermon was a bit of a dud, or not wondering, but felt like it was a bit of a dud. Well, when you record a sermon a week and a half ago, and you can't put any context in it because you're trying to get videos ready and things like that, it's very difficult. So I just wanted to add a little bit now that, this week has been I don't know. It's just been an interesting week, to say the least. For me, once Tuesday happened, the vote happened, it's kind of like, at least from, I felt just like, okay, it's done. And kind of like, whatever happens now, happens. And obviously the delay and the waiting and the uncertainty and the accusations have not made it a smooth week. But now we have some clarity, and we know that it looks like there's going to be some change in leadership in this country. And one of the interesting things about elections is that, um, especially presidential elections, is that it seems like about half of the congregation, half of you are going to be sad, angry, upset, disappointed, kind of some of maybe grieving or just can't, maybe a little bit of a shock, like you can't believe that this has happened. And for another half, maybe it's joy, celebration, excitement for change or for this new possibility. So it's I don't know where else this happens, especially in a community like ours, besides this. Because maybe a Packers Vikings game, but that's not really the same thing, because that doesn't really affect our lives and affect the leadership. But I've actually found this past week kind of waiting for kind of confirmation, or waiting for the votes to be counted. There was this awareness or anticipation that I think really connects with that story that Jesus told us, that parable about the 10 virgins. And kind of the lesson of the parable, he ends with kind of like be alert, be ready. You never know when the time comes. So this last week, I think for all of us, there's been this anticipation that something's going to happen, just not knowing when. And so I think a lot of people just kept their eyes on it and realized that life hasn't really changed that much, but we still keep on going, keep on living, and just move forward. And now that we can, it looks like move forward, knowing who our president is going to be. I've been so encouraged to see a lot of really positive posts from Trinity members about kind of saying, well, God's the important part, or it doesn't matter who's in the White House, but Jesus still kind of is in our lives, sort of messages. So I think that's great, and that's just what we come back to as a people of faith, as Trinity Lutheran Church, is that we are one body in Christ. We all have different gifts, we have different political perspectives, but Christ is the one that unites us. And it's in this life where we find our identity, not political lives or anything like that. It's in Christ where we find ourselves. And he calls us to be alert, to be ready, so that we can live our lives each and every day knowing that they matter, that today matters, that tomorrow matters, and that Christ is with us. So again, for all of us, for all of you, if you're angry, sad, disappointed, I'm sorry. If you're happy, joyful, rejoicing, hopefully you can do that with humility and grace. It's never fun to be on the receiving end of people rubbing things in your face. At least that's how I feel. Some people might like it. I doubt it. But anyway, so yeah, miss you all, and hopefully we'll see you soon. God bless.